This is the song that plays on the Runaway Guys player game.
Dastardly sucks!
Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to Thursday. Last night I did not go to bed at all. I'm not driving, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. Mal's going to be driving all the way up to Virginia, and I have already fallen asleep multiple times just in the process of packing. Mal has woken me up. At one point I was on the floor and I didn't even know. What is he doing? Well, good. At least we know that we're going to leave here, and the minute we leave, he'll be on the counters. So that's exciting. As a reminder, today we are driving up to Virginia to meet everyone for the Runaway Guys Coliseum, which is a 3-day-long charity event. The stream starts tomorrow, but we're going up there tonight. Set up and everything like that. So, yeah. All I'm thinking right now is, like, as soon as I get there, I want to take a shower. I even wore just a plain white shirt to indicate to others that I'm here to get the shower. It feels super weird to see you driving. Yeah. I can't remember the last time I saw you drive a car.
Yesterday?
Well, that, you know what I mean. Like, it's otherwise. We made it into Virginia.
So hot.
The fabled land of the police. The hot police. I mean, the police themselves aren't hot. I mean, it's... What was that?
My purse.
Oh, okay. I mean that it's hot in the area, and also there are...
It's like almost 90.
Yeah, it's actually hotter.
It's not even that hot at home.
Yeah, it's hotter here than it is at home. I've managed to catch quite a few Z's. I slept about 3 hours in the car. The trip, it's like a 6.5 hour trip. We did it! It's interesting because there's like actually a lot of people here, but there's not that many cars because everyone like Ubered in. Neat. There's so much equipment. I've also never seen two Framemeisters next to each other, so that's interesting.
It's happening.
I win. Oh no!
Oh, you actually did lose. Hooray!
Wait a minute!
No, that's cheating!
We tore the fridge with our Monster Energy LaCroix, various sodas, hot dogs, eggs, mint jelly.
Real mint jelly.
Real mint jelly.
What the?
Read that carefully.
French onion dip.
Not
What?
that fake mint jelly.
Where'd this come from?
I hope one of us bought it.
I've never had mint jelly.
Yeah, no. That,
Why would you do this to jelly?
I don't know. You're supposed to put it on like lamb.
Anyway, that's
the house tour.
yeah, honestly, I never went upstairs. I know there is an upstairs.
there is.
I just never did it.
It's an experience, to say the least.
Everyone's asleep right
Oh,
now.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not going up there.
No, perfect time to go.
I'll just go up there and start yelling.
Good night, children.
Good night.
Good night, grandson.
Did you just see Tom's sons?
What?
Oh god.
There's a photograph of children.
Adriana picked up a photo of like 3 children next to the stairs and was like, "Oh Tom, your children are beautiful."
I missed that part. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.
Bring it to me.
And what is it I say? That's right. Tom, you do it.
Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?
See? Why can't Emil do that? Emil's never been able to do that. It's Friday. Mal's making some food. Tyler's also making some food. You guys are like,
We're like Cheech and Chong.
yeah, that's the duo I was thinking of.
Is there a chef duo anywhere? Is that a thing?
It's Cheech and Chong, man. They're making what?
Cooking show.
It's kind of like food. Look at all these excited folks. Half of which are just on their phone. Marilyn's excited. Yeah, there's people here. What's? Wow, that was scary. It was like, wow, that's from the video. Who did that? Oh, it's Tom. That makes sense. Finished Mario Kart. I'm getting set up for Wheel of Fortune. And for some reason, I'm not sure why. Do you know why he's dressed? He's Vanna.
He's Vanna. He's not on the team, so he's Vanna.
All-star team of geniuses that will solve.
Tyler is Vanna White.
They look,
That's funny.
They look.
What's your name gonna be instead of Vanna White? Like Hannah Red or? Okay. All right.
different name. I'm wearing white.
Yeah, okay. One of the big things that's been a little surprising is that the goal was 50,000 and we're almost to 30.
Okay, but did you tell them about the lamp?
It's at least better.
In the Zelda randomizer, people were donating to turn the lamp on and off, like $100 on or off.
Yeah, it made like probably two,
Probably
3 grand.
2,000. Yeah, dollars.
The lamp is a celebrity now.
It is. I hope it shows
We
up.
gave it its big break.
We should probably just keep that as an incentive. It'll just keep happening.
Yeah. Why not? No.
Seems fine to me. It's only 6, so we've been going for 7 hours and we're over half the goal. And we have 2 more days, so we're gonna hit it.
Random. We're gonna get 50,000 a day.
Yes.
Day.
No, you're right. We will. Because again, like people are only just now getting off work and things like that. So
No.
It's Josh's cowbell.
No dinging.
thanks, Mal. This looks incredible.
Your
Yeah.
wifey pond is amazing.
Yeah. She said she wanted to jump into the cooking side, and I was like, do it. And now we can eat food.
Looks bomb.
See you wake up. Oh wait. Yeah, he's. I don't want to give it away for anybody who hasn't been spoiled yet. And yeah, that's it. Everyone wake up. Make a flush sound.
I don't understand why that's happening.
And let's say it was found dead. What? Oh. I'm thinking Tugger.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still
You know-
suspicious of you. I can't.
I can't say anything because you're supposed to immediately call it out.
Neil.
You're dead. Say you're dead.
I'm also.
Oh. Hunter. She's the. Oh. Better with that right there.
Jackson.
You want one?
Yes.
Do you? It's 12:30.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is it waffle time?
Best time to eat.
Not judge me, Stephen George.
Too late. Anyway, it's night.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Sharing your waffle.
It's been a long day. Quick information. The goal was 50,000. Right now it's like over 44,000 has been raised on day 1, and there's still 2 days left.
Here, let me get Josh in the shot with you.
Okay, here you go. 3, 2.
Close. That's you. Further. There you go. That's Josh. Wow, look at that.
Hi.
That's incredible.
I'm on the block.
You were also on the vlog like a second ago. There's Tom. Look at that. The future is now. The future is mirrors.
Future appears.
There's some rock music happening. I love you. Because that's I love you. This is rock on. That's good. Yeah. Family Jewels in Toxic X Eternity are practicing a little bit for tomorrow. They're going to be putting on a concert. It's going to be good. Tomorrow's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time.
That's what you guys look like.
Perfect. Let's be back tomorrow, shall we? He must be. He's awake. Is that Jefferson? Stephen. Jefferson, what are you doing? Doggone it, Jefferson. Jefferson, do you have any idea what time it is? Would you like to take a guess? Take a wild guess what time it is.
Noon.
Guess what? It's later than noon. Guess what time it is again, Jefferson?
Why are you wearing a do-rag?
I'm sorry. I'm Rosie the Riveter. And so is she. Who? Rosie we can do it. Don't buy things for yourself because America needs them to defeat the regime. Anyway, don't.
So confused.
It's 1 p.m.
Okay, that's not much later than
It's basically 4 p.m.
No, it's basically.
Anyway,
it's
you're
basically-
the only person asleep, and you've been asleep for a long time.
Okay, you're right. I'm getting up.
So I just wanted to come say hi. And would you like any scalding hot coffee?
Please don't pour coffee.
I can give it to you while you're laying down. It's fine. I'm really good at it. I've done it.
Put it there.
No,
Right?
this is mine.
Oh.
If you want
I thought
coffee-
you actually brought me coffee. I was like, that's pretty cool, actually.
No, I'm not that cool. You gotta go downstairs and get it.
That's where they get you.
There's the light in here.
I hope to see you. Oh God, there's a thing here. Jesus Christ, my toe. I hope to see you as part of John's mystery game challenge.
Starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah, in like 5 minutes.
Okay. It is Saturday, and the trend seems to be filming Josh while he's sleeping.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great.
I did it.
Steven did it. Mel's filming for Steven's vlog.
StephenVlog did it first.
Steven's vlog did it first.
We're
yes.
Simpsons. Sorry.
Oh man,
We've been around.
I'm South Park.
That's good though.
Yeah,
I like South Park.
I'm more raunchy and in your face. In your face.
It's a vlog
You have to say something.
Vlogception, yeah.
No, don't film me, please. Who wants in on Mystery Tournament?
I want in on Mystery Tournament. I'm already on the list.
Yeah, there we go. We got 8.
How many people you want?
8. Oh, we got exactly what we need.
Okay.
Tim, Emil, Tom, Massey, Reese, Tyler, Marilyn, and Steven.
Not the sleeping Josh.
No. Is he still sleeping?
He's awake.
Okay,
He
good.
was just woken up.
We just woke him up.
With coffee and vlogging, I see.
Yep.
I mean, he doesn't get the
Good night,
coffee.
Josh.
Poor soul.
Squirt.
Oh my god.
Get your hands with your milk.
What is she saying?
Look at your hands in your milk. Squeeze thoroughly.
Can you believe this game is ready to eat for everyone?
That was a big squirt, Tom. You're getting a lot of liquid there.
Oh, you shooting that Good Lord, Emil.
I'm so glad you guys are doing this. I'm so glad.
Everyone's like, no, my eyes in the chat.
The winner of the first round is Tom.
Man, that's a lot of milk.
Get your hands with your milk.
I hear that might sleep.
Get your hands as you milk.
No movement other than the arms. That's a good tactic.
Sometimes it just comes out too fast, and it's just like splashing on the screen and stuff, and it's just makes me 50 Shades of uncomfortable.
That was perfect. It sounds so good.
That's a new one.
Yeah, Jules is playing guitar with an oven mitt. Huh. That's wild. I took a 2-hour nap and I woke up and Jules is playing guitar with an oven mitt.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know what kind of weird reality I just walked into, but alright. I'm okay with it.
Also, the lamp is returning soon.
Oh, really?
Do they know that the lamp is gone?
No, I don't think so. The lamp was gone
The
today.
vlog needs to know the lore of the lamp.
There's lore now?
The lamp has a trilogy planned.
The lamp does have a trilogy plan. We're in the midst.
Wait, are you
We're
serious?
The climax of the story of the lamp. And basically it starts with the chat donating to get the lamp to turn on and off.
Yeah, that happened yesterday.
That happened yesterday.
The lamp brought in like $3,000.
Today, the lamp was stolen. And we're trying to figure out who it was. And we found out who it was. I was the prime suspect because I slept in.
I mean, you're pretty shady,
Okay, but
so.
then we found out who it actually was.
Oh.
It was Lord Donator.
Oh.
You don't need to know who Lord Donator is for it to make sense. He's just an evildoer.
I'm pretty sure that's Tom in a bathrobe, but yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
No, that's crazy.
Clark Kent? No, it never.
And now we move on to the third phase, the return of the lamp.
Okay. And how is the lamp getting returned?
People donate, and then the lamp just comes back.
Oh.
We freed the lamp!
The lamp is free!
That's pretty good timing. How much did they have to donate to get that?
100 donations of $33.
That's oddly specific.
They get it.
Like Oh my God.
You have done it! You have saved the lamp, but where was it? Why? It was back here this whole time! How could you not have known? You're fools! Take your lamp back and enjoy! Thank you for donating to charity in the name of me! Lord Donator!
You guys did it!
Praise the lamp.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the lamp. Turn that lamp on.
Lord Donator away!
Yo, what if we turn that lamp on and just started like doing it?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Josh, when will I ever be a speedrunner to you? Every time you talk about me as a speedrunner, you're like, yeah, it's kind of.
That's true. That's true. At the versus panel, it's like
My favorite line was
here is Family Jewels and Ben Briggs. They're musicians first, and speedrunners like third.
Okay, guys, we need to blindfold Jules. Like,
Does anyone
You gotta blindfold Jules like yesterday, man.
Just paid $150 to set blindfold for Jules, please.
oh,
here we go.
Dude,
Oh,
that is
boy.
so PogChamp, dude.
Can you get his tied again? Or has he got it?
Oh, you got it. He's not gonna miss this time.
Oh my god.
Okay, quick spins because he's just.
Be careful, Jules, because you're close to the edge. You need to run towards yourself. But also Bowser's right next to you, so GTFO.
Towards you.
Yeah, you're dead.
A lot of bows.
To be fair, you didn't have much of a choice
Okay,
because
run forward.
yeah, you're at the breeze way.
Jump forward.
Jump. You're in front of the pipe. Jump.
Jumping forward. You're in front of the pipe.
Up.
A again.
Walk forward.
Okay, walk forward. Down.
Forward. There you go.
Perfect. You're in the fight again.
You're in the fight.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This is great.
Longer.
Okay. Wait, where are you?
He's the other screen.
Oh.
Dude,
What? Josh!
Blindfold off.
I'm running! What did you do to me, Josh? Josh!
No, just say blindfold's still on.
Oh,
I said
thought
Jules.
it
That was Jules.
Oh, okay.
That was incredible.
Little penalty for that one.
Wow. Yeah, I was watching you talk to Jules, and I was like, wait, what's he talking about?
Probably should have said something because it wasn't
Got about 10 seconds.
okay.
Wow. Wow.
Yes!
Shockwave incoming.
Dude.
Try to get a little bit close to him so he doesn't charge.
Oh
my god!
Get him! Grab him.
Okay.
Bomb right
god! This is the most intense thing.
Oh my god!
Jules is right behind you.
Oh my gosh.
Oops. Oh my god!
Oh my god! You can avoid both shockwaves.
This is crazy.
Charge if you stay too far away from him. And go.
Game over.
Dude.
I mean, Jules doesn't have it yet.
No, it could.
I mean, theoretically, Jules.
And Jules has
No, that's the second hit.
That's the second hit.
He has to get the star and then
Oh,
the second hit.
never mind. Oh,
Shut up, Tyler.
I'm a liar.
You are not allowed to talk. You missed the wrong
Ooh,
screen.
I missed it.
I can't believe it.
He's still not
He walks off the edge. You're like, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Hey, Jules. Go left. Keep going left. Okay. Keep going left.
Okay. I'm so mad.
Jules got it.
That's it.
That's it. Wow.
I tried to give you an extra chance there, Massey, accidentally.
GG handshake.
GG!
Me too.
Let us hear it for Jules.
And let us hear it for Massey.
Too many runs under my belt to count. Oh,
I tapped the cartridge and it crashed.
you ruined the best song in the game.
You have to do it over again now.
Sing it.
Everyone has been out of this room for 90 minutes, and it's just Josh, Tyler, Mal, and myself. And we've been chatting about everything.
We do this like, all the time. Everyone else always goes to bed, and Bro is just like talking every single time.
I like talking.
Yeah.
I really like.
Yeah.
I really like talking. I'm glad
These
that I made.
conversations are like legitimately my favorite part of meetups.
I'm glad that
like this, like the streams and everything are great. Like this is my favorite part of every single like thing that I ever go to is like the late night discussions and talks.
If only there was a way to make a living talking. Whoa, that would be really interesting.
Maybe you should become an author and just write all your thoughts in a book and have people read them or something.
I'd buy your book, Josh.
I don't even like reading in the first place, let alone writing. I would be a really terrible writer.
Make an
I can tell you
audio
right now.
Make an audiobook. but just the audiobook. There's no book to read along.
There's no. Isn't that just like a podcast?
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that a podcast?
Yeah, this whole thing has been, I mean, in the most purest form of the word, a production. And it's been fun to see it run. It's also been fun to raise $75,000.
So seeing this like
In 2 days. In 2 days. We're not done yet.
Yeah, we have one
See,
more
this
day.
like situation really makes me excited about the future because this is also just kind of like we're still just like 6 years into this. Like, where's this going to be 10 years from now?
This is what our talks late at night are like.
Yeah, anyway.
Also, like we've been talking for like hours. Like the stream ends. The stream tonight ended late because it ended at like 2, which is way later than it's supposed to.
And
But
it's 4:40.
But it's 4:40 and we've talked basically since then. So
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna stop this. Tyler, have you ended it lately?
I haven't.
You do it.
It's until next time, right?
Perfect. you nailed the crap out of that.
Wait,
Good work.
lower a bit. Frame me better. Frame me better. Like lower the camera a little bit. There's too much headspace. Yeah, there we go. Until next time. I forgot to say that you have.
Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?
I like this one. Until next
time.
Maybe.
Maybe.
My favorite thing about Paper Mario Sticker Star is the purple toad and decal bird. They say the lines stay perky every time that you are done dealing with them, and the lines stay perky actually makes them a pretty charming character among the rest of the cast. I kind of wish that you interacted with this character more often. I kind of wish that, you could see a bit more of them, because I don't always need to go to Decalburg to buy stickers, because you can find them for free in the levels, but when you do, I really do like this character. I think Sticker Star has some pretty good ideas on paper. The idea of having various consumable attacks and having different levels of those as an alternative to leveling up is a pretty interesting idea. The music is pretty great. I especially love the Snow World music. That is great. Some other songs that are really choice for me are the Warm Fuzzy Plains. I really like that level as a whole. I like solving puzzles by sticking stickers on the environment. That's a really creative use, unifying basically badges, FP, and puzzle solving all into one mechanic. I think that that's very intriguing and definitely something I like.
Woo!
Alright, cool. So here's your actual challenge. Donkey Kong!
I'm so glad you actually did it.
I thought it was actually real. Like, that is one of the hardest things. I was actually really struggling to come up with another topic as I ran out of things to say about the
I
last
was
one.
wondering if you were going to notice that the success box wasn't up, and that was the tell that there was more text.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
We're back to the Odyssey. Back to the Odyssey, finally.
Odyssey.
Yes, see.
Warp to the Odyssey.
I don't have a lot of hope for this. I don't have a lot of hope either.
We got this, guys.
The moment of truth.
Alright, the score to beat. Please show us.
It will.
Does it?
Oh wait, did you not? Oh.
Does it? Because we don't have enough to
Power
fix
moves.
it.
Is it in the pause menu?
Let me see here. Save. Save.
He's so excited.
Save and go to load. Save, options, data management, load.
Great time watching the stream. Thank
89.
you so much.
89. You're at the, oh no, you got it.
He's got enough to repair the Odyssey, though.
89. 89 is the final total, and now you guys have it.
Sand Kingdom. Says, okay, this
Not
is
many
what I
more.
said.
Not many more.
So
Not enough
close
to make a
110.
difference. If anything, we lost by
did this, Linda.
5.
Great job on reading donations. Jack, great job on
And-
saving money. Everyone else.
5 exactly.
That's not bad. We didn't keep that. Good job, guys. Congratulations.
That was good.
The lamp made like $10,000.
Let's do a game photo. Everyone just be like,
I just moved the thing.
everyone just be as dope as you can be.
I've already moved the tripod.
Yeah.
I've literally already moved the tripod. This is the most ridiculous thing.
Are we done?
Yes. We're done. One more thing. One more thing.
Let's meet back tomorrow. Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, here's something. It's trash. We don't need it, but it's, what's it say? Oven mitts, gold, silver Sharpie pack, black Sharpie, thick black Sharpie, notebook, pen pack. Okay, so this is for something. What is? Oh yeah.
So this is you.
Oh, no, not.
No. Yeah.
Or
no.
it could be Steven, I don't know.
Nuts are fine. We're the last ones here. Tyler was actually going to ride in an Uber with some other people, but it was full because everyone's got luggage. So I'm pretty sure we can take him.
Yeah, we can take it.
Well, yeah, we can fit
Then I
him.
can just hike. I mean, hitchhike. Hey, hello.
You look friendly enough. I think it'll be fine. So we took Tyler to the airport. We actually, before we did, I didn't film this part, but before we did, I was talking a little bit about E-Star Land, which was really, really close to the house and to the airport. And like, we were like a mile from it. I was like, yeah, we're actually pretty close to this giant game store. It's like one of the biggest game stores. You know, they have all this inventory. He's like, can we go? I was like, sure. So we did. We stopped in. And we actually got a few things, and then Tyler got a copy of Cell Damage for the GameCube, which was fun. This was not part of the plan. Seeing whatever this art is supposed to be super pixelated and like it's been repeated. Like, what is this? Yeah, it's a kaleidoscope, but seriously, super pixel? See that? It's just blown up. These strange, like, this was never a part of the plan. Never. Seeing that art was never part of it, and nor was getting a hotel, but here we are. It's been a few days now since we came back from the Runaway Guys Coliseum, and I've said, don't worry, I'm gonna talk about it. Don't worry, I'm gonna talk about it. Don't worry, I'm gonna talk about it. But I've been like super exhausted every day. So today, the sole focus will be on the Runaway Guys Coliseum, so we can actually talk about it and talk about our experiences. So this was an idea that, you know, I was not involved in. It was the love child between MC, who is the person who is involved with Zeldathon, and Proton John. I'm not sure who came to who with the idea, but this was something that started to get off the ground, I think late last year was when this had started to kind of happen. I was contacted about it in February?
I thought it was earlier than that.
Maybe it was January. It might have been January. It might have been December, but I think it was like January, maybe February. So it's like early 2018 was when John approached me. He just sent me a message out of the blue. It kind of said, hey, thinking about doing this, 3-day long streaming event for charity. Wanted to know if you wanted to be a part of it. And, I was interested off the bat. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. But we went off to this trip. I didn't sleep very much leading up to it.
At all.
Well, I didn't sleep much leading up to it because I was busy, and then the night before I didn't sleep at all. Mouse slept, so she drove. She drove us the entire way up there, and it's a 6-hour drive, but it took us 9 hours because of road construction, which is just absurd. So we didn't get there until like 5. No, later 7. It was like 7. Because we left here around 10 and we got there around 7, so it took about 9 hours that first day. And when we got there, there was already quite a few people there.
Most people were there.
Most people were there. I think we were waiting on John and Lucagen and
they got delayed.
Emil and Masay. We were waiting on the 4 of them, but eventually they got there. We got a chance to start to meet people and talk to them. Because most of the people there we had met at least once before. There were a few people there we had not met before at all. Like, we had never met Maryland.
Yeah.
Who is Devin. We had never met Maryland before. I knew of him because, of course, how can you be within this group and not know who Maryland is? But I had never actually gotten a chance to talk to him until this trip. We also met Toxic X Eternity, who is Jack. I had never had the opportunity to meet Jack before.
And we got to meet MC and the other people.
Yeah, MC, Campy, Abra, the people that were doing
behind the scenes
productions sort of stuff. I had never had a chance to meet them. So it was nice to get a chance to meet everyone. The first night, we more or less just kind of hung out.
The setup was already done when we got there.
They had everything set up. It was just, you know, it was just kind of a good time. The next day, whenever we went into the actual stream bit of it, it had a good start.
Yeah,
it had a good start because within an hour, I think we had raised 12,000, something ridiculous like that. And I mean, the goal was 50,000. And you know, within the first hour, if you hit 12,000, you know you're going to shatter that goal. So, like right at the beginning, we were all talking about how, you know, the goal is going to have to be set higher. It has to, because there's no way, like, we're going to beat this goal easy. So we kept going. After that, we did Wheel of Fortune, and then ultimately we did D&D, and that was my event. That was one of the things, like, whenever we decided this was all going to happen, we had a meeting where we
threw out ideas. And
everyone who was going to throw out different ideas about what games we could play, and then more importantly, what the donation incentives would be. And one of the things that I had suggested at that time was D&D, because it's something that I think people really enjoy, just from the fact that when I did that improv session with the Runaway Guys before, people really loved that. And you know, I thought people would be interested in seeing that again. And it's also different because every single other thing they had was a video game.
Yes.
Aside from Werewolf.
Yeah, but we weren't part of that. We were busy.
Yeah. So they had, you know, all these video games. So I was like, I think that would be, you know, a fun little additions. D&D was the one that was my baby, and I was a little worried about it going into it because originally I had planned to do a
homebrew story.
They gave me a 2-hour slot, and I was working on an idea that would involve the Mushroom Kingdom. It was going to be kind of like Nintendo/Mario themed, and it was a cool idea. And I was actually running a lot of stuff by a buddy of ours, Andy, who's Pinstriped Barbarian on the internet. And he was helping me work on some stuff, and I was running some stuff by Chaz also. And then a few days before the event, I decided to scrap all of it, because I knew that if I did improv, that there would be so much more money raised. Because if you're just doing a story, people are tuning in, but there's no incentive for them to really get involved. But if you improv it, where you have people submitting the story, people are going to be submitting a lot more money. So I knew that, you know, since it's a charity event, we're trying to raise money, that would be a better option, and that was the way to go.
Yeah.
Because by the time D&D was over, it had raised thousands of dollars. I don't know what the actual tally is, but it was at least like 5,000 to 7,000, and it might have been a little bit more than that. And that was great. I was proud of that. I was like, it made me feel like I contributed. You know, like I brought something that earned, you know, a good bit of money for the charity, and that made me feel really good. It was also super fun to do, and I have to give mad props and thanks to, first off, all of the players that joined us, which was Emil Massey, Josh, and Jules. I'm really glad Jules played, because Jules had D&D experience, or tabletop experience, and he did some things throughout where he was thinking within the realm of the game. You know, like other people are just like, they're listening to the story and they're like, well, I'll do this. He was thinking outside the box a little bit, which helped move the story along, and I appreciated. Then I got to give a huge thanks to Tom, because Tom also has a lot of tabletop experience, and Tom actually really wanted to play. And I told him, I said, you know, I already told these 4 that they could play. I really don't want to take more than 4 players on. But Tom ended up reading donations for me, and he helped me so much, because his job was basically not only to watch what was going on in the game and pay attention to it, he was also reading all of the donations that came in and making notes about what would fit. Because it was improvised, he had to pay attention to 2 things at once and try and find places to insert stuff. So there'd be times where we're like talking and doing stuff, and Tom would like say, oh wait, look at this. And then he'd show me, you know, what he had picked out, and be like, it's perfect, you know, let's get that in there.
He did a really good job.
He did phenomenal. So if you enjoyed D&D, you owe a huge round of applause to Tom also, because he was the one largely responsible for getting the pieces to fit in. So,
and MC did all the music.
Yes, and that's the other thing. And I threw that on MC like minutes before. I walked up to him and I was like, hey, maybe we could do some ambience, you know, during the game. And he was like, okay, what do I do? I said, well, just go to YouTube and type in, you know, scene ambience, or, you know, scene D&D ambience or whatever. And he said, okay. So he actually was pumping ambience through, which I think helped a lot.
Yeah.
So he would just type in city or prison or whatever. And I really appreciate that as well. And it seemed like he enjoyed it, because I heard him laughing like multiple times whenever something funny would actually happen. So D&D was a success, and that made me feel good, especially because, as a reminder, the last time I even played D&D was with the Runaway Guys.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see the donations start to come in for the lamp. Someone randomly donated $100 to turn the lamp on, and then it became like an on and off thing. And then the second day, like, Tom had formulated this entire character, Lord Donator, and come up with this massive scheme to like get more people to donate towards getting the lamp back, because the lamp disappeared. So there's a lot of, I mean, you've got a group of creative people, right? Like, that's what we do. We're creative people. We're content creators. So it was just fun to see that within this setting of charity, you know, for Tom to don this
really hot robe.
Yeah,
like he was like, I can't be in this very long, it's too warm.
It was funny, and every once in a while you'd see him walk by, and it'd be like, oh, it must be time for Lord Donator to show back up. So that was fun. I know
we did burgers one on Saturday night and hot dogs, and we had planned to grill out because there were like 4 grills in the back.
Yeah.
And Lukachen and I went out there, and like the tools were kind of old and full of pollen because it's spring.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of were like, ugh, we could just do it inside under the broiler. And we're like, but this grill is okay. And she's like, well, I'm gonna go in and get some stuff. And she's like, you make a decision. So I opened underneath to see if there's a propane tank, and a wasp flew out. And I haven't been stung in a really long time, but I have some family members who are like highly allergic. So I just froze. And she came back out, and she's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I just kind of slowly walked away because I figured I had made this hornet really angry. And I was like, there's bees. And she's like, what? And I was like, there's bees under the grill. And so she went over and opened it and looked, and like she's down like looking underneath, and she's like, oh, there are a few bees, not just one.
Didn't you say that then Tyler had
Yeah, so then we went inside and we started getting ready to cook in the oven and on the stovetop, and then Tyler comes in, he's like, weren't we grilling out? And we're like, there's bees. We're not grilling out and outside. I said, we'll do it inside. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, that big grill? I was like, there's bees underneath. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna go look. And we're like, Tyler, you're gonna get stung. He's like, no, I'm not. So he went out there and he looked, and then he had to run. He ran from that. He's like, yeah, there's bees. And we're like, we told you.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that was, I mean, it was bad, but it was good, is that we didn't get a whole lot of sleep while we were there. So leading up to the event, we didn't get a whole lot of sleep. I didn't sleep the night before. And then once we got there, we didn't really get a lot of sleep either. And that was because the stream ended pretty late every day. And then there was a bonus stream. So we were ending super late. And then after the bonus stream, everyone should really go to bed.
Should.
But we don't, because we talk. You know, a lot of people sat around and talked. And there's a good reason for that. You don't get to see these people very often. And when you do see them, it's usually at a thing like PAX. And like...
You're in different hotels. And
PAX is great, but it's not an opportunity to really discuss things or just sit down and relax, because everyone's got a million different agendas, a million different things to do while they're at PAX. There's not enough time to just sit down and get to know some of these people. Like, we've had a chance to really get to know Josh and Tyler over the years because we've spent time with them, and we've
shared hotel rooms.
We've shared hotels, and Josh has visited here and things like that. But like everyone else, it's like we've met them, but that's the extent of it. You know, you've met them. You haven't really had a chance to talk. So a lot of times at night we would stay up, and we would stay up until 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
7.
Or later.
Sunday night was 7.
So we'd stay up super, super late just chatting and getting a chance to talk to these people. Because the other thing is, these are like co-workers. You don't find people that do what you do. You know, when you're a content creator, like, there's not a whole lot of other people that do that. So to be able to sit down and talk shop with people who get it, you know, who understand the things that you're dealing with and things that you have to go through, that's invaluable. And it was nice to be able to do that. So because of that, and the stream starting the next morning at 11, and everyone getting up way before that, we didn't get a whole lot of sleep, unfortunately. And then I actually, I volunteered myself to chauffeur John and Luke Jin and Emil Massey from their hotel to the house, because they stayed at a hotel like a mile, if that, away. And so I would get up in the mornings and get them and bring them back to the house, and then at the end of the night I'd take them from the house over to the hotel, which, I mean, it's not a big deal because the rental car and all the gas and stuff is paid for.
That was part of the stipend.
That was part of the stipend by Twitch, so it doesn't cost me any money, and it's really not a problem.
Yeah, and it was going to be that or like Uber.
Yeah, so it was easier and cheaper for me to just do that for them. The other thing I wanted to talk about is this group of people, and this is where I get a chance to like really gush about how much this group of people is great. This is a good group.
Good group.
This is a really good, like, when you get a chance, like I said, at PAX you don't get a really chance to do this, but when you get a chance to sit down and talk to these people like heart to heart, hear them talk, hear their experiences, hear who they are, you have such a good group of people. Humble people, meek people, kind, positive energy. Like, one of the things I think is so important is that at this sort of event, you get people in close proximity, working, every day for 3 days straight. Very easy place to brew some sort of drama. And there was none. Like, there was no drama. Everyone just got along super well, loved each other, and that sort of thing is really important with this sort of situation.
And I mean, I think Toxic said it really well, because when he got home, he had tweeted something.
Yeah.
And it was like, I count you all as really close friends now.
Yes.
And I completely agree.
Yeah. And I'll just make his ears burn for a minute. That guy, Jack, one of the nicest dudes I think I've ever met in my life. Toxic X Eternity, just incredible guy.
Yeah.
Incredible. Like, to hear him talk and to talk to him, get a chance to actually hear all the different things that he's doing and how passionate he is about what he does.
Very passionate about what he does.
Such a great dude. Another person I had never had a chance to meet was Maryland, and he is such, like, seriously, I know I'm good.
Such a nice guy.
Like, one of the nicest people
Yeah.
I've ever met in my entire life. Also, we learned he lives pretty close to your dad up in Wisconsin. So at some point in the future, when we're up that way, maybe we'll get a chance to hang out with him, meet up with him. Seriously nice guy. Super, and I actually, there was quite a few nights where I had just been talking to him for a long time. Him and Tom. Tom is another person that I've met like a tiny amount over the years.
And like this last PAX, we got to hang out with him a little bit
more, but it wasn't like
sit down and chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Tom is such a great dude. I mean,
He's
really
real funny, and
he values comedy, and he's just a joy to talk to.
Yeah.
Like, a really, really nice guy. So hopefully at some point in the future I'll be able to get up with these people a little bit more, talk to them a little bit more. Maybe we like collaborate on something. That's one of the things I had talked about with our Discord was I had already gushed about all these people to them, and they're like, well, maybe you could do something with them. And I'm like, yeah, maybe at some point in the future that'd be good, because Tom was a great guy.
Yeah.
Tom's a really great guy. And also, I hadn't had a chance to really talk much with
Jules.
Like Jules and Adrian. I got a chance to talk with them. Great people. This group was a good group, dang it. Like, I just want everyone to have that takeaway from this, is like, not only did everyone do a great job raising money for charity, this group got along really well. Their hearts are all in the right place, and they're just good people. So if you're ever wondering, like, I wonder if that guy is like he seems good on the videos, is he good in no, these are good people. Like, I'm super excited about the group that we had. I really hope that if this happens again next year, that we can keep the same group, because it was good. It was really good. Like I said, I knew I was going to gush about everybody there, and I am, because they're just really, really amazing.
Good.
Really amazing folks. Anyway, that about wraps up everything I wanted to say. The only other thing to mention is that that goal was obliterated. $50,000 was dropped in the bucket. $45,000 was achieved the first day, which is incredible. And I was just super impressed to see how quickly $112,000 was raised. That's insane.
Yeah.
And it's so great. And the thing is, it can get higher. It can get even better. I really do think that assuming they let us do this again, that we'll do even better. We'll break 150. I think it's a possibility.
And it's a great charity.
Yes.
Like, you can poll charity watchdog companies and they'll kind of like rate. This one's way up there. Like, how much they raise, so much of it actually goes and does good.
Direct Relief is a good charity. Because, like, anything can be like a charity. I think of the Human Fund. But Direct Relief, it does rank high because so much of the money that you donate goes to people in need. It's not like overhead for the company. It's like 95% or something is going to be used. So they score very highly, and that's good. It makes me feel good about doing this sort of thing. You know, when all those donations are coming in for D&D, etc., that you know in your subconscious that this money is going to be put to good use, and that's exciting. As far as, you know, if there will be an event next year, we don't know that, but certainly we have a good...
Everyone in the Coliseum Discord was like, yes, please.
Everyone wants to do it again. There was quite a few people said, you know, I would cancel a different trip to make sure that I could attend the Runaway Guys Coliseum and do this again. So, yeah, I'm really hopeful that we do it again. That's obviously not in my court, but based on how well this went, I'd say that the powers that be should let us do it again, and it would be a really great time. It was a good time.
Good time.
It was a really good time.
I did real good at Double Dash.
You did do good at Double Dash.
Thanks. I did not do so good at Mario Kart, the Deluxe, but Double Dash is my jam. Yeah.
If I start to think about it, I know I'll just start talking like super positive about everybody again. So I'm gonna try not to do that because this vlog will just be like ultra long, and it'll just be me like going around the room like, and this person was great, and this person was super great. This person was great, but seriously, they're good people. I really enjoyed getting a chance to know them much better than I ever would, you know, walking past them in the hallway at PAX. So I hope that that this can happen again. This was a good group. We raised a lot of money. And if they let us do it, then we'll do even better next time. Yeah. I really do truly believe that. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?